Good morning, Year 6. Okay, let's get started. We're doing a maths challenge here. It's all about consecutive number. And the very first question you're going to have to ask yourself is, what on earth is consecutive number? Okay, so at any point through this video, you can, by all means, pause the video, do your own little bit of research, answer any questions, jot down any notes that you have. Okay, you don't have to watch it all the way through. You can just pause it and then skip on as necessary. So the question is, what is consecutive numbers? If you do know the answer, jot it down now after you've paused it. If not, then just keep on watching. Okay, so here we go. Definition of consecutive numbers: numbers which follow each other in order without gaps from smallest to largest. And you've got some examples here: 12, 13, 14, 1, 15. These are consecutive numbers. We've got consecutive even numbers. So we've got 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. There's no gaps between them in that sequence. And then consecutive multiples of 5. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at consecutive integers, multiples of 1. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, maybe 2, 3, 4, or 4, 5, 6. All of these are consecutive numbers. Okay, for today's task, what I want you to do is, first of all, write down 3 consecutive one-digit numbers. Okay, we're going to just stay below the 10 barrier for now. Once you've done that, I want you to add them together and record your total. So we're going to be doing quite a bit of noticing today. So I'd like you to repeat this 2 or 3 times. So you've got a total of 3 or 4 different sets of consecutive numbers. And your task is to compare the results that you've come up with. Okay, what do you notice? This is really, really important when it comes to being a mathematician, being able to notice patterns and spot these sort of ideas. Okay, so what's the same and what's different? And okay, now if you're feeling at all stuck with this, we've got some hints and tips. If not, pause this, do your work, skip on, do what you need until the next part. Okay, I would like you to compare the total with the central number. So what's the relationship? What's the pattern? Is there anything that you can spot? Okay, after we've done a bit of noticing and spotting, I would expect you to pause and just do a little bit of work. We're going to carry on and looking at how we might generalize our ideas, put it into a form that somebody else can make use of. So you can either draw it out, you can write it out, you can use algebra and expression to actually explain what's happening, what you've noticed. There are a number of things that you might have noticed. For instance, you may have noticed that the central number is the same as you times the central number by 3 to get your total, or that the first and the third number added together is double the central number. There's a few different things that you could have picked out from that. So we can show it in different ways. We can say we've got 4, we've got a 5 and a 6. How would you represent that and show what the idea is? Here we've got, you can use algebra as well. Okay, we're going to be moving on. So now that we've explored that link between 3 numbers which are consecutive, it's now time to try this out with 5 consecutive numbers. Is the rule the same? Is there a pattern that you can recognize? What was the relationship between that central number and the total? Okay, so take some time, pause the video and work this through. Talk to somebody. If you've got somebody around helping you, you can bounce your ideas off them. Okay, finally, we've got some extension tasks. Task A, simply to add these numbers as quickly as you can, not using anything like column method or even your fingers, but looking at the pattern that we found earlier on should help you to work this out with no trouble at all. And then we've got the word problem, which I'm not going to read. I expect you to read that for yourself. So again, pause the video, work it out, and then you can move on to task B, which is slightly more open-ended. Question is, which consecutive numbers add up to make 45? If you can do this, level 1. If you're more confident, yeah, level 2. Level 3 is you know that you've got all the answers, so every possibility. Okay, have fun with this, guys, and look forward to seeing your answers on Class Dojo.